हेलो, गुड आफ्टरनून, नमस्कार। मेरा नाम है आरजे राज। आप देख रहे हैं 1159th एपिसोड ऑफ नागपुर मोस्ट हैपनिंग फेसबुक लाइव शो राज की बात विमेन ऑफ द ईयर के साथ। Really want to thank Parik Brothers Jewelers presents Raj Ki Baat in association with Pehnava Boutique. A big thank you to Hamperite by Nidhi Rathi. LIC bole to Vinay Sahu, and also a big thank you to Antra Multi Services by Rupesh Pandey, which is helping a lot of ladies get loan, mudra loan, two-wheeler loan, four-wheeler loan and business loan of course. मेरी आज की जो मेहमान है वो एक इंटीरियर डिज़ाइनर है, वो एक क्रिएटिव इंसान है और बुरहानपुर से कहते हैं सिर्फ मिठाइयाँ फेमस है, लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि बुरहानपुर से एक और व्यक्ति विशेष बहुत ज़्यादा चर्चा में रहती हैं और वो हैं मिसेस अनुराधा झवर। हेलो मैडम, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
स्वागत आपका राज की बात में। आई एम गुड, हाउ आर यू भाभी? एब्सोल्युटली। मिसेस अनुराधा झवर है हमारे साथ। यूर इंटीरियर डिजाइनर। Yes, and you come from a city called Burhanpur, which is where is Burhanpur on the map?
You can see it on the Maharashtra and MP border.
Border.
Yeah, but
So,
it comes into Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
तो वहाँ पे तो बॉर्डर की कोई लड़ाई नहीं है ना?
नहीं, कोई नहीं।
क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ आजकल बॉर्डर की लड़ाई चल रही है।
हमारे यहाँ बहुत प्रेम है।
बहुत प्रेम है। तो बुरहानपुर में you were living as Anuradha Maru. You come from Maru family.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's your story? शुरुआत से बताइए।
Burhanpur is a very small town,
Mm-hmm.
and it's famous for its history.
Mm-hmm.
Like many people doesn't know that the Taj Mahal was supposed to be built in Burhanpur.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
तो क्या हुआ, शाहजहां का मूड बदल गया?
नहीं, शाहजहां का मूड नहीं बदला। मुमताज when she expired, so मुमताज का dead body was kept there for 6 months in Burhanpur.
Mm-hmm.
So but the transportation for the marble and the material, construction material was very difficult during those times. So that is the reason we got to know कि इसीलिए वहाँ नहीं बन पाया ताजमहल और वो आगरा में ही बनाया गया.
Mm-hmm.
So that way Burhanpur is famous for like this किला, Burhanpur का किला, and वहाँ पर इनकी बोहरीज की दरगाह होती है, एक बहुत ही सुंदर दरगाह है, which is very beautiful. Like it's one of the biggest pilgrimage of Bohris. And बाकी तो बुरहानपुर की मिठाइयाँ फेमस है ही.
So what is Anuradha Maru famous for? Or was famous for?
Famous for I'm not famous for, but yes, Burhanpur, since it's a very small place, my schooling has been done in Burhanpur. I was very quiet and a shy person until my school days. And for my further studies I went out of Burhanpur because like there was no much future in Burhanpur.
So where did you go?
I went to Indore. So Indore is the nearest big city. So I I decided to do my interiors from Burhanpur.
Right.
Oh sorry, from Indore.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you did your interiors, and then you what did you do? You came back to Burhanpur and then
I
got
did
married?
my interior designing. Then further I went to Pune for I wanted to do something more creative. Along with interior designing, I always wanted to do the landscape designing or anything which is like creative. So for further exposure, me and my friends, we went to Pune, we explored. So to our surprise and to others' surprise, we opted for event management.
Okay.
So I did my postgraduate diploma in event management from NIEM. So after that I came back to Burhanpur, and then since being in a Marwadi family, so I knew that I have very few years because you like parents tend to get you married like ठीक है अभी हो गया so now, and I was like कि नहीं, मुझे पहले मुझे जो करना है कि मुझे कुछ क्रिएटिव फील्ड में ही करना था, जो मुझे बुरहानपुर में स्कोप था नहीं।
जी।
तो मैंने इसीलिए इंस्टेड ऑफ BCom आई ऑप्टेड फॉर इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग। आई हैड दोज 3 years कि इन दोज 3 years either I could do BCom or I could do anything of my interest. So that ways I did my interior designing. Then I did internship as well in Indore. I did my internship in Indore for some time. And then then like we did this PG diploma in event management. And after that I came back to Burhanpur. Then I joined my BCom. Since like everything was done, my parents were like either do the job or like, but Burhanpur में job का कोई scope था नहीं.
So you studied more.
Yeah, I studied more. So since I was there, so they started looking for like marriage proposals and all.
And then comes the dashing dude, the good looking guy.
Yeah.
Sapno ka Raja.
Yes, Sumit.
Mr. Sumit Jhawar.
Yes.
I have great respect for him. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the complete Jhawar family. You know
Thanks
that.
a lot.
You know
Thanks
that.
a lot, Raj.
But then when was the first time you met Sumit sir?
I met him in Burhanpur only. So it was our first meet only.
The Jhawars had come there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Jhavas had come. So it was my first thing also that somebody would have come to see me and like, all those arrangements and all. So they came in like 15 to 18 people came to see me, and I was like, man, are they coming with all the preps or what? And I was not ready. Me and my father was not ready for this because we were like, पहले भैया का करेंगे and then अनु का करेंगे. So then they all came. Everything was so good. The family, the
Amazing.
family is just amazing.
It's a festival.
It's a festival.
Yes, it's a festival.
It's a festival.
Yeah.
In the family, it's a festival.
Always.
So many people.
When everybody meet together.
Yes.
It's अगर संडे को भी साथ में मिलेंगे तो ये त्योहार है.
हाँ,
कुछ खास है.
Actually, मतलब अगर घर में हमारे यहाँ कोई एक जन भी ट्रैवल कर रहा होता है तो घर खाली लगने लग जाता है.
So when you met Jhawars and when you got to know Sumit sir, because Sumit sir is also into the same profession.
Same profession.
So how did that happen?
That was completely a coincidence that he was an architect. And see, Raj, I was, frankly speaking, I was never an ambitious person that I want to do this in life कि नहीं मुझे खुद का करना है या मुझे, but I wanted to do everything what I like.
Okay. And wanted to go with the flow also.
With the flow.
Okay.
So when this proposal came and then it was like he's an architect and they offered me कि if you wish to work you can work. So I was like, yeah, इससे अच्छा और क्या होगा, like you have your own family with you and you are working in the family. So nothing big than that I can.
तो it was like कि मैं बाहर से बिल्डिंग बनाऊंगा तू अंदर से डिजाइन कर लेना, ऐसा कुछ ऐसा पैक्ट था क्या?
हाँ, it's completely our like both thing. दोनों का जब तक कि हमारा किसी एक चीज पे हाँ नहीं होता है तब तक कि वो चीज आगे ही नहीं होती
नहीं बढ़ती है. But then when you came to Nagpur, was it the first time when you got married and you came to Nagpur, और उसके पहले भी आना हुआ था?
No, it was my first time.
And this is which year we talking about?
2006 I got married.
2006. That was the first time you came to Nagpur. And in past 18 years, 16 years, you're living here.
Yes.
How has been the experience living in this city?
Frankly speaking, मतलब my half of my life was spent in Burhanpur.
And Indore.
And Indore, yeah. And now almost half of my life I have already spent here.
Right.
But I just don't even feel like it's been 16 years I'm here in Nagpur. I mean, it is like, it's been just like, still 4-5 years कि हाँ अभी शादी हुआ है, अभी सब कुछ नया नया. It's a good experience because Nagpur is not a very fast city, like people are running. It's not like that.
And not even very slow.
Yeah, it's of course not slow. Not at all slow, I would say. But
So a lot of people think that Nagpur is a laid back city. Do you also agree?
yes.
Okay. हम मतलब 12 बजे बोलते हैं 2 बजे पहुंचते हैं. Is it like that?
Yeah, and I just hate that. I hate that.
punctuality is your key.
I know.
Acha, when this complete arrangement went, that you know husband and wife will work together, how was that? How did that happen?
See, behind that, I would say my sister-in-law Reena Didi, she told me कि भाभी, if you want to work, so you will have to start working since day one. If you will think that few years I'll take a break and then it will get difficult for the family also to, like, you know,
So true.
to
Let you go out and
yeah,
everything. Yeah.
So I started going with Sumit to sites and all, since I didn't had much of practical experience.
True.
So few years I used to go with him to office. I used to go to sites. I used to observe things quietly, how he's handling laborers, contractors, how he's executing things and everything. So that way, dheere I learned so many things from Sumit. So he's one of the biggest mentor of
So,
mine.
so your experience with Sumit Institute of Design has been amazing.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. डांट खाती हूँ. डांट खा के ही सीखती हूँ.
लेबर के साथ क्या एक्सपीरियंस है?
लेबर्स के साथ एक्सपीरियंस इज उन्हें हर चीज समझाने के लिए हमें उनके हिसाब से सोचना पड़ता है. बिकॉज यू
From
नो
their perspective.
यस, बिकॉज हम हमारे हिसाब से डिजाइन कर रहे हैं और हमने हर चीज अगर बहुत टेक्निकली हमारे हिसाब से समझाई तो you know laborers are laborers, they will not at times understand the drawing which we are given.
True.
तो हमें उन्हें साइट पे ही कई बार रख के चीजें उनको प्रैक्टिकली दिखानी होती है कि हमें ऐसे बनाना है, ऐसे करना है. So it is little tedious at times, but now we have our good team, so it's not that big thing now.
You live in a joint family. There's so many members, as we spoke about it earlier. But then, how's the experience living in a joint family, where we're living in a time where there are women, mostly women, want that their husband should leave home and have a singular kind of home, and get the best of amenities and things like that. And where you live with a joint family where paratha bhi banane to there is so much involvement. Yeah, achar bhi banane there's so much of involvement. How do you guys manage? I mean, what's your experience?
See, I would say I am grateful, I am blessed to be in such a family. I got married at a very young age, so by that time I never had this thing in my mind that I should have a single family or I should have a joint family. But yes, I would say my mother had that perspective because she had belonged to a joint family. So when this proposal came, she was like, ki, nothing like this in this generation. If you're getting such kind of family where people live together and live for each other. So she was the one who was like keen on But then when I got married, when I started living, I learned so many things from everyone in my family. And since I was very young, so it was very easy for me to, to take things from everyone, to absorb things from them. Like I had my bade papa, who is like no more now. He was, I would say he was he used to be like a boyfriend to me.
Okay.
Like he used to talk me like anything. He shared so many things of his life and he always used to ask me, तुझे कोई तकलीफ तो नहीं है, and everything he used to ask me about my work also and anything. We used to sit at रात में हम 1-1 बजे तक बैठे होते थे and we used to talk.
Yeah, and it took a lot of time for the Jawar family also to come out of that, that pain when he left. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, please.
And then Papa Ji, you know that he is also like, his PRO is like anything. And
Kishanji Jawar, we're talking about. Yes.
He is so caring, and I mean, he is also having, मतलब हर किसी से मिलेंगे तो वो एकदम आपको अपना बना लेंगे ऐसे हैं. और उनसे इतनी चीजें सीखने मिली हैं कि कैसे सेल्फलेसली आप किसी के लिए कोई चीज कर सकते हैं.
जी.
And very down to earth, person, very down to earth.
And your mother-in-law?
कुछ नहीं है. My mother-in-law, she is Annapurna Devi. She cooks so good, but she not only Annapurna, but she is perfect in just everything.
Yes.
She is so creative also. I mean, she is very creative. She is very sharp. She is very keen on learning also new things.
All the brothers and all the bhabis also.
Yes, yes. And my buddy mummy is also, she is very jolly nature person.
Yeah.
So when she is around, the environment is super light.
So now work and family both. Your kids are growing. How do you manage? And when do you get your me time?
It is little difficult, Raj, frankly speaking. At times you get so much of frustration, and because if I don't get to give some time to Dev, I like by the end of the day I just feel like what have I done? Matlab, if I just cannot spend time with my boy, what am I doing?
True.
But then I started taking a little break from my work. So I try and work during the hours when he is in the school, when he is busy. And apart from that, Dev is also quite settled. At times I have to go to site visits for outstation sites. So he's prepared, he knows that mama has to go. So he's quite, I would say, an independent baby.
The reason I wanted to interview you was, one, you are a self-made lady, no doubts on that, but also because you have a perspective, you have a thought process, and I really would like to know, I have a few questions and I really want you to shine over it, wherein what do you think about women who are still inside homes and waiting for that opportunity to come?
See, if you're waiting for the opportunity to come, that will never happen.
It will never come.
It will never come. Because it is you have to go and grab it. I have few of my friends, I keep telling them, see, the whole day you are working for your family. Good, you are happy. And what you are doing, I cannot do. But the thing is, at a certain age, you will feel that, what have I done for myself?
True.
I'm not saying just go out and earn money or do something for your happiness. So it is that you will have to take one step, automatically the next step will come.
Single mothers.
Single mothers. Single mothers would be, of course, difficult for them, but then I think they have no choice. So
if you are financially independent, it's okay for them. Or you think marriage should be treated really well? It's very delicate.
It is delicate. I would say not only marriage, any relationship is delicate. And marriage, of course, because you have to carry forward, you have to, like in marriage, the kids are associated with you. The other families are associated with you. So, of course, in marriage, you have to be very, very understanding and very
subtle, cordial.
Subtle,
okay.
Compromising at times, seeing the situation.
So, interiors, if we come back, there has been, it was a man's world, it was a man's profession earlier, but now there are so many women who have become top designers, not just in the country but also across the planet. So what do you think about these girls who just pass out from these institutes, live on Pinterest, start working as turnkey? What do you think about them?
See, that has really hampered our working, I would say. Because see, people have come up who are working for peanuts, just copying things. So, and there are people who want such kind of work, like, I'll pay you so and so, you get the work done for us. But of course, there is a difference in the quality of the work, what we give, what the people come up, like, who work for just peanuts. I mean, that is also spoiling the professionalism, I would say, because I mean, एक कंपटीशन लेवल जो है, मतलब एक जो फ्रेशर पढ़ के आया है वो प्री इंटरेस्ट पे देख के वही चीज बना रहा है, बट जो हमने इतने साल पढ़ाई करके इतना एक्सपीरियंस गेन करके हम भी वही चीज कर रहे हैं. सो बट अभी भी वो क्लाइंटेज है हु कैन make out the difference in the, you know, the freshers working and the experienced working. You can see the difference in the plannings, in the layouts, in the quality of the work done. So
people should give it to people who are professionals and have an experience, then giving to freshers.
I'm not saying that you should not give the work to the freshers. See, because there are not everyone's paying capacity is that, right?
Right.
So there is a certain clientele who would cater to such freshers, right? Because of course their pocket is not that big, and the freshers doesn't have that much experience, so they can afford doing that thing. There are certain clienteles who would pay for that experience, and if they are paying for the experience, they are getting that benefit
of it.
also.
Yeah. When it comes to child adoption, what's your thought over it?
I always used to say, Sumit, that let's adopt a child. He was like, but why not if we can have of ours? So I feel you should.
You should.
Yes.
Okay. My last few questions. One, what's the big dream?
Frankly speaking, I never dream. I have, because I have so many small things in me. Like, you know, I want to do this. I want to do this. So I just keep myself happy doing everything what I like.
Small bits of it.
Yeah. I'm just content with everything what I have and what I'm doing.
What is a true definition for a content life? How do you describe that?
A content life?
Yeah, because I've interviewed more than 300 ladies now, and this statement is coming from the first lady, that I have a very content life. So what's the definition of it?
Since my childhood, I have observed myself that I am, like, you know, always content with everything what I have got. आई नेवर कंप्लेन कि अरे मुझे अब फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैंने पढ़ के गई हूँ, मुझे टेस्ट में इतने मिलने थे बट इतने मिले, ठीक है, मैं उसमें भी राजी हो जाती थी. ऐसा है. अभी भी इफ आई एम लाइक कि अच्छा ये होना था, ये नहीं हुआ, बट इतना तो हो रहा है ना, ठीक है, आई एम हैप्पी विद दैट. आई डोंट नो दैट माय नेचर.
नो हाई होप्स.
No high hopes.
No expectations.
Of course, I have expectations,
Okay.
and my friends keep telling me that you, like, you know, you keep so much of expectations from others, and it hurts you only. But yes, those expectations are in terms of emotions, in terms of gestures, but not in terms of any material kind of thing or that ways. So that ways, I'm little greedy.
So Mr. Sumit Jawar might be really happy that you don't have much of expectation, especially when it comes to materialistic, because husbands are really upset with their wives generally, that they demand too much. So I'm sure Mr. Sumit Jawar might be a very happy husband.
That to answer he will only give you.
But you are quoting this. I'll quote you on this, huh? That you are saying that you don't expect much.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can bang on that.
Okay. My last question. अगर जिंदगी की एक सुनहरी किताब लिखी गई, उस किताब पर एक सुनहरा पन्ना रहा जिसके ऊपर में अनुराधा मारू झवर ये नाम लिखा गया, उसके नीचे ऐसी कौन सी लाइन, ऐसा कौन सा कोट, ऐसा कौन सा थॉट लिखा रहना चाहिए जिसे पढ़ने के बाद लोग आपको याद करें और लोग आपके थॉट प्रोसेस को आगे ले जाएं?
एक सिंगल लाइन में तो बताना बहुत मुश्किल है राज.
तो भी एक थॉट, एक कोट, जो योर फेवरेट कोट प्रॉब्ली.
Smile.
Smile.
Yes.
And can you describe that a little bit?
See, I always believe in, like, you know, one should be always welcoming, smiling, and one should be warm enough to, like, you know, to make others feel comfortable any time. So, I mean, to meet anyone, if you greet anyone, you should always wear a smile. I mean, that's the thing, that's the only thing I feel I can give to anyone and everyone.
Even if I don't get in return, I
can
stick to
give,
it.
of course.
Yeah, I think this is a great thought. I mean, this is a great thought to, you know, take it ahead, because होता अमूमन ये है कि हम अपने माइंड सेट्स में चलते हैं और अपने मूड सेट्स में चलते हैं, और उसके बाद होता ये है कि हम किसी चीज़ के लिए जब किसी प्रोसेस में गुजर रहे हैं तो हम वो स्माइल जो है वो पीछे छोड़ जाते हैं, और फिर वो बड़े सीरियस चेहरे से गुजरते हैं, और फिर उससे दुनिया और सीरियस हो जाती है हमसे. तो आई थिंक दिस कंप्लीट थॉट ऑफ you know, going with the flow, this complete thought of keeping a smile always, and this complete thought of adopting also is a great takeaway from this show. And I always felt somewhere that, you know, you have a perspective, and that's the reason I think that you are one of those eligible people to become Women of the Year, not just for this year but all the years coming. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Raj.
आपने अपना
And
वक्त दिया.
So thankful to you for giving me this opportunity.
No, that was well deserved. आपने अपना वक्त दिया, आपने हमसे बात करी, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
मिसेज अनुराधा मारू झवर से खास बात हुई, मुलाकात हुई, उनके पर्सपेक्टिव, उनके थॉट्स, उनकी सोच, उनकी बातें आप तक पहुंची. उम्मीद है आप इस शो से बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखेंगे और कोशिश करेंगे कि इसको शेयर करके और भी लोगों को सिखाएं कि ज़िंदगी कैसे होती है. वो कहते हैं कि नहीं, यहाँ मजबूत से मजबूत लोहा टूट जाता है और 100 झूठे इकट्ठा हो जाए तो सच हार जाता है. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. सच्चाई की एक अलग ताकत है, एक अमेजिंगली अलग ताकत है, और आप उस ताकत के सहारे हर जंग जीत सकते हैं. वैसी ही मुस्कुराहट है. आप मुस्कुराहट के साथ भले ही कितने तनाव में हो, आप कोशिश तो करें मुस्कुराहट रखने की. क्या पता आप को ऊपर वाला देखे कि इतने दर्द में भी अगर ये मुस्कुरा रहा है तो चलो इसको मुस्कुराने के और अच्छे पल में दे दो. और साथ ही साथ ये सोच कितनी सही है कि हम अपने जीवन में कंटेंट रहें विद जो भी हमें मिले. हाँ, ज़रूर है कि हम मटेरियलिस्टिक चीज़ों को देखकर हम ज़रूर ये सोचते हैं. एक महिला सोचती है कि उसकी साड़ी मेरी साड़ी से सफ़ेद कैसे. लेकिन ये भी तो समझिए कि शायद उसने बहुत ज़्यादा रगड़ के धोया है उसे. खाली बर्तन अगर किसी के हाथ में है तो लोग सोचते हैं कि फ़कीर है. हो सकता है किसी को देकर आया हो. उम्मीद है कि आप ये थॉट्स पे थोड़ा सा और मंथन करेंगे और साथ ही साथ अपने जीवन में इस सोच का संज्ञान लेंगे. आपसे फिर होगी मुलाकात इन राज की बात. तब तक आप अपना ध्यान रखें, सुरक्षित रहें, स्वच्छ रहें, स्वस्थ रहें, मस्त रहें, खुश रहें, व्यस्त रहें. और अगर आपके घर में एक छोटी सी बिटिया है जिसे आप जब भी कुछ पूछें कि बेटा कुछ चाहिए और वो बोले कि जो है उसमें खुश हूँ, तो समझिए वो अनुराधा मारू झवर बन रही है. जिंदा रहें. जय हिंद.